Saturday kicks off with the Eagles and the Swans cracking in like it's 2005.
Skills he possesses.
Then it's the unbeaten Roos and the Cockahoo Suns in Rockets 600. Later, the Dogs and the Lions get romantic with the roof down and the lights dimmed at Etihad. Then, Danger and the Cats take on the Shanghai Power. Don't miss that one for all the Team China. Super Saturday. Get amongst it, friends.
It's Eddie again. The killer bar. Enjoy this.
And I think that was the only laugh that David Koch had last week. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Super Saturday. It is indeed a Super Saturday. 4 great games lined up for you this afternoon and this evening, and you will not miss a kick. It's round 5. It got underway last night in sensational style. We'll have a look at the ladder because one of the sides we're featuring today is sitting on top of the AFL ladder, unbeaten at the moment going into round 5. I speak of North Melbourne. 4 and zip. Hawthorn, by virtue of their slender win last night, have moved into second spot. But the main interest is probably centering around clubs that are lower down, outside the 8th. And some of them with major problems. Collingwood, for example, in 15th spot. News from the Magpie camp is that Travis Cloke is out of the Anzac Day clash. Did train this morning, but has been told that he will not be playing. He'll be playing at Victoria Park tomorrow morning in the VFL against Essendon. Sad for Travis because he made his AFL debut actually in the Anzac Day clash of 2005. And so for the first time, he is out. No doubt more news on that story as it continues to unfold over the weekend. Things are much brighter up north. Just ask North Melbourne, Benny Brown and his teammates as they relax before their game this afternoon. 27 degrees at the moment on the Gold Coast, so it's going to be pretty warm for both sides. Let's have a look at the 4 games that I was speaking about coming away this afternoon and tonight. It kicks off at the Sydney Cricket Ground. Well, 10 years ago, these two sides, barely a kick separated them. It could be like that again this afternoon. Sydney and West Coast, 4th versus 7th on the ladder. The Gold Coast Suns and North Melbourne, well, the Suns belted the Kangaroos last time they met by a whopping 55 points. Things, however, have changed since then. The injury-hit Western Bulldogs are up against the Brisbane Lions, and they did a fine job last week to record their first victory. And then Port Adelaide, they were described by their coach last week as a disgrace. How are they going to react? Well, we're going to find out as they play host to Geelong. West Coast Eagles rooms in Sydney. There has been some drama there. There's been a slight delay. We understand it's going to be 10 minutes. We'll hear more of that shortly, however. But the West Coast Eagles have brought back Prittis, which is a welcome return for Matt Prittis. Wellingham for his first game of the season, and also McGuinness. Sydney, just 2 changes, Hewitt and Callum Sinclair playing up against his old side for the very first time. They come in at the expense of Towers and also Nang Curvis. Okay, let's head up to the SCG to catch up with all the news now. Our team consists of 2 Hall of Famers, Hawthorn legend Jason Dunstall and Games record holder from Western Bulldogs, Brad Johnson. And gentlemen, as I welcome you, we've had some early drama